I've actually had some fun though. I've got kind of a standard loadout now for factory that I like to take. And it costs about 200K, and I've actually had some fun playing with the new scavs. And yeah, so that I've just, but again, it's not really like task focused or really objective focused. I've really gone this wipe, and it's really just been about having fun because there with Tarkov, there's always another wipe coming. So I kind of know that I'll always have a chance to play the game differently next time around. And this time around, I'm just kind of doing the things I want to do. How about you?
Oh, we're not coming to me yet. You said the magic word. You said factory, and then you said loadout. I need to know what is your loadout on factory. That just sounds really cool to me. That you found something to do there. So what's the new loadout?
Yeah, so basically it's just always I find a Giselle armor on the flea market, and you don't buy a fresh one because they're too expensive. So you buy one that either it has 0 hit points and has never been repaired, and if you can get that for the right price, it makes sense. Or I buy one that's 20% diminished, roughly in there. And as far as guns go, I'm having a lot of fun with my Chad version of the 8R. It's not that expensive to run. You can run good ammo through it, and you put a Valde on there, and you can have a lot of fun stomping around in a factory. It's an early game gun, I guess, by all comparisons to different things. Um, Last wipe I was running a lot more M1, but this wipe I just have found that the 8Rs are easy to replace. They're not that expensive to kit out for a relatively high ergo, and it's been a good gun for me. So as far as like the rest of armor goes, I usually take in a cheap tack rig. So like a Tarzan or basically whatever I get from scavenging, I just recycle those because it doesn't matter. And for bags, it's usually Burkett, or lately scavenging I've pulled out a lot of the new black one. That's the
Mm-hmm.
same size as a Burkett. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my
The
head.
day pack or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something like that.
I don't know. I never look at the name. I just keep them all. So in a thousand big exceptions, like everybody else. But I just use that. Basically, that's kind of my standard load. And honestly, I haven't really been using helmets much because it's arguable that unless you go with the super mega ultra Chad helmet, which is another 200K, it really, I'm not sure how effective it really is. Now scavs are shooting more for your head. At least I've noticed that. I'm not sure if you have. I'd be interested to hear your opinion on that, but I feel like scavs are shooting more towards your head, but I don't feel like I have died too many times just because I either had a cheap helmet, like the army helmet, or no helmet or something. So I don't really feel bad about that. I feel like it's more important to have some kind of face covering, having a sock on to make sure that you're not as noticeable. But that's pretty much it. I go in with one heal, IFAC or Saliwa or something, a couple of painkillers, and that's pretty much it. I don't really take much more than that. I take in my 8R, I have a 60 round clip, and I take one extra 30 round clip and about 60 extra bullets, one stack, and that's enough where yeah, I can go in and get maybe 7 to 10 scav kills and 2 or 3 PMC kills. And what I've been noticing really is that there's a little bit less, and this is a question I actually wanted to ask you because I've noticed a little bit less PvP. I've noticed that more people are either holding the office and then just exfilling, and I don't generally do that. I generally stay down on the floor or make my way up into the scaffolding by the 2 tanks that are up in the scaffolding and hold from there. And I've noticed that it's mostly scavs, lots of player scavs, but it seems like there's a little bit less PvP in that area, and more people are focusing on the office and then exfilling. I'm really super curious on that point from you when you talk about what you've been up to. But Yeah, that's what I've been doing in factory. It's been pretty fun.